is an emergency. I'm begging urgently. This is a serious case.
Florida water on my hands. All right, just a little disclaimer. As you know, I'm a direct energy reader. Don't believe in reading zodiac signs and birthdays. I ask that you be open with the spirit and have fun. We're going to be doing your 10 card spread. When you get to your 7th house, you must ask that card a question. Yeah, you can't skip that one. What else I can say? Try your best to listen to the message and not the person that's telling you the message. All right?
Yeah, I just want to say that I'm going over a bridge and it's like it started to storm. So just in case if my phone breaks up, I do apologize.
All right, you okay? We could just call, but yeah, if it break up, we'll make it. Spirit gonna get the message through to you.
Okay.
All right. So I've taken the liberty of shuffling the cards. I want you to say your first name while I pray over them.
Right.
Her phone hung up while I was praying. She going over a bridge.
To accept, press 1.
All right, you back on?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No problem. So I prayed over the cards, shuffled them. Do I have permission to cut them for you?
Yes.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. So I'm gonna straight up tell you right now. Let me get this. It's poking me. I'm gonna straight up telling you. So there is relationship issues, right? And the relationship issues is you cut somebody off. I can already tell you that the transformation in your relationship is unwise. This is a big ass transformation. The money situation, when it comes down to you and the relationship, either, and I'm jumping the gun, but I want you to understand what I'm saying. Either your finances is going to support somebody else, or their finances is going to support somebody else.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Okay, so you said my finances are going to support my partner, or their finances is going to support me?
No. What I'm saying is, so when I was praying over your card, Spirit is telling me that I don't know who finances is it yet, because I haven't read the card, but the finances that's in the house, your future money, like either you're going to be supporting someone outside the home, or your mate is going to be supporting somebody outside the home. But there is relationship trouble and it's over money.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right. So I'm just going to get into it. That was just a synopsis he want me to focus on. My head is feeling funny right now, believe it or not.
You said your what is?
My head is feeling funny at the moment.
Your head?
Yeah. So let's get started. So we're going to go with your first card. Your first card is ruled by Aries and is governed by Mars. Your first card represents your ego, self-esteem, how you see yourself, how you treat yourself. In this house right here, you have Oba in the upright position. Well, she can only be read in one position. Having Oba in this position, she's saying you see yourself as somebody who don't want to hear the shit anymore. Like you've overcome the pettiness in a relationship. You're over the arguing. You're over the fantasizing. You're over the hoping, wishing, and praying. What she's saying.
Okay.
Now, why is the tattoo so important? What's going on with the tattoo?
My tattoo. Well, I did recently just get a tattoo of the element on my hand. I didn't know if that meant anything big.
Well, it really did do something really big, more so than you know. It's like that tattoo, getting that tattoo was a symbolizing that you're taking back control over something, and that activated something to make you kind of feel like you are the shit and you didn't need to be bothered with anybody. You got me?
Oh wow. Okay.
So yeah, she just say that she says, damn, she just got a tattoo. That's I don't know you, so I wouldn't have known you got a tattoo. So that she say that's why the tattoo is important. Would you like to ask her a question?
Was it a bad thing to be getting the tattoo?
Let's see. I'm not answering that question because she said you didn't hear her out. Getting the tattoo made you stronger, gave you confidence. So this was a good thing. I'm going to give you a chance to ask another question.
Okay, well, I don't have a question for that.
All right. Now we're going to go over here to your second house. Your second house is ruled by Taurus and is governed by Venus. Your second house represents your current economic situation, current money, wealth, prosperity right here, right now. In this house right here, you have the karma card in the upright position. Having the karma card in the upright position, spirits say, why is everybody judging you as if they did something for you, or you need to pay them back, or if you was to say no to them, that it's the end of the world? Karma
That's
is.
how people feel.
Go ahead. What you were saying? I'm sorry.
You said that's how people feel about me?
No, spirit is saying this is what people seeing you as. They don't feel this about you. So I'm asking you, why is karma linked to your current money? And spirit is telling me just straight up, if you was to tell somebody no, that they'll have a fucking chicken baby. They'll go crazy.
I'm not sure, honestly, because I kind of cut a lot of people off. So is that someone in particular?
So listen to what you just said. I want you, if you're getting this reading, I want you to really expand your mind with Spirit saying. Listen to the message, okay?
Oh.
Spirit say you just said you cut a lot of people off.
Mm-hmm.
Spirit said karma is attached to your money right here, right now. I gave you the explanation Spirit gave you that if you tell somebody no, you can't do it for them. No, you ain't giving them nothing. They feel like you owe them something, that they'll lose their goddamn mind. And if you just cut somebody off, you see what I'm saying, and they come back and ask you for money, you being a stank motherfucker now. You see what Spirit's saying?
Okay.
So the bottom line, let me help you. So the bottom line, what Spirit is trying to say, that with your current money right now in the bank, what you got in your hand, if somebody want to borrow it, give it to them. However, what Spirit is trying to say is everybody is getting upset with you and like pestering you or judging you because you're saying no. For once, you're keeping your finances to yourself. Okay.
Okay.
So you understand that?
Yeah, I get that. And that's well, you said it's not really anyone in particular. It's just overall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow, I'm trying to figure out. That's interesting.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
So how should I be with my finances, I guess? Like how should I go about it in case someone may need help or whatnot?
How should she go about her finances in case someone needs help from her? Find the blessing in your current situation. Spirit say don't help them. Allow them to call you whatever, think whatever. This is time for you to rebuild yourself.
Okay. Okay. So can I ask another question with that?
Sure.
Is that with my current mate now?
Wow. I would ask that in the 7th house, but I'll go here. Spirit, is this with the current mate?
Wait for that. Yeah.
Spirit say work your magic. Yes, it's with the current mate as well. Make your current mate feel, don't care, don't you get upset, or don't you care if your current mate feels shitty because you're not giving your current mate no funding. You got me?
Okay, I get that. All right.
Now we're going to go over here to your 3rd house. Your 3rd house is ruled by Gemini and is governed by Mercury. Your 3rd house represents your communication. With Gemini being in this house, take communication for what it is, information, come good or bad. In this house right here, you have the fire element in the upside down position. Now Spirit, this is really a good card for communication, because Spirit's saying you just finally start to walk it like you talk it. What you say, you fucking do. Now Spirit is saying this is a good thing. Only thing you need to do, Spirit is saying, keep it up. If you say you're going to burn the house down, don't be like I was playing. If you say you're going to burn somebody's shit down, burn it down. Even if you don't want to. Even if you don't want to. If you say I'm going to love you for life, love the motherfucker for life. Even if you don't want to. If you say I'm packing my shit and moving out, pack your shit and move out. You may not move into your own house, but pack your shit for 2-3 nights and go to a hotel. You see what I'm saying? Make it believable. If you say it, you goddamn well better do it. You got me?
Yep, I get it.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
Well, no, I don't got no question for that card. No.
All right. Now we're going over here to your 4th house. Your 4th house is ruled by Cancer and is governed by the moon. Your 4th house represents your actual house and home where you live. It also represents the 3 closest people you will allow to stay in your home via friends and family. I'm going to repeat that last part again because I want you to get this. Spirit say, you already saying what? Your 4th house represents the 3 closest people you will allow to stay in your home via friends and family. That could mean husband, mother, son, daughter, sister, best friend, cousin. Okay?
Okay.
In this house, you have a message from the fire in the upside down position. Spirit saying you can walk in and talk it all in space. You can speak your mind on the phone. You can speak your mind on email. You can talk shit over text message and TikTok or however you do it. But when it comes to your home, you are being pushed the hell over.
Oh, wow.
You are quiet. Somebody say something, you quiet. Now, I don't know if this is your husband. I don't know if it's a kid. I don't know if it's a family member. But Spirit say you have the message from the fire in the upside down position. You are not being as bold and brash as you are when you're online or via text message. You're not walking it like you talk it in your household. You're just walking and talking on the street. That's why Spirit say if you say something, you need to do it.
Okay.
Would you like to ask this card a question about your house and home?
I get what you're saying, but I just decided that I don't want to be a person who's aggressive or anything like that no more. I just want to go with the flow. But
Can I give you a scenario here? The Baron Wisdom.
Okay.
So you're a nice little river, right? You're a river. We're gonna call you River, okay?
Okay.
All right, Miss River. You're a nice little river in a stream and a dam. Some beavers come along and they build them a dam. Do you follow me so far?
Yeah.
The beavers build a dam and then that water gets diverted and it goes somewhere else. It goes into a dry land and it gets absorbed by the earth and everything else because it's not enough of it right there to form a lake, to form a puddle, to form a river, to keep you on your steady path. With this BS, what Spirit is saying that you talking about, I just want to go with the flow. You will get diverted from your path and you're asked to be watering somebody else's grass and field. You'll have somebody else, you'll be helping somebody else, you'll be building somebody else up, you'll be doing some shit like that. You following what Spirit is telling you?
get that.
So if spirit is saying walk it like you talk it, and when it come to your house, you're going to walking it like you're talking, and you telling me I want to just go with the flow, spirit, you are in direct conflict with spirit. So then why are you calling for help? Why are you calling spirit for help if you don't want to do your part? You follow me?
Yeah, I get that.
All right. The cards are telling you what to do to make it right. Would you like to ask this card a question?
How can I see more of what spirit wants me to be like without being unladylike?
Spirit. She wants to know how can she come into her power without being a bitch. How about that?
Yeah, there we go.
Spirit, how can she do this? Spirit say first thing you need to do is freedom. And he say leave it right there. This is what you need to do. You need the freedom. The thing about it, you're too attached. You're too invested. Spirit say you can keep your ladyhood and you can be more aggressive if you detach from this particular individual. You got to think that you don't owe this person nothing. This person don't owe you nothing. Detach. Be able to go on about your business and watch what happens.
Oh, wow. I'm ready to get to the relationship part now because I got questions.
All right.
I get it.
Yeah. Now we're going to go up here. Damn, sister. Whoa. Now we're going to go up into your 5th house. Your 5th house is ruled by Leo and is governed by the sun. Your 5th house represents your sex life, entertainment, and luck. This house also represents your strength and your courage. Pick and choose. In this house right here, you have another fire card. You have the 8 of fire in the upside down position. Spirit saying your sole goal is not to get penetrated by whoever the hell you dealing with. You don't want to screw. You don't want to go out. You don't want to do nothing. Well, you want to, but you don't want to with that person.
Really?
Really, it's 8 volcanoes upside down. So these volcanoes ain't even going off in that house. And you know when a volcano erupts, that's a pop, boom, explosion, bow. If that was upright, that means you'll be getting it down. People, you'll have to put some oil on your hip. You ain't doing that. And with it being an 8, meaning subconscious too. This means that you're thinking about every other way to avoid giving it up to somebody. If I'm wrong, you say, Baron, I ain't taking that.
No, I don't really feel like that though.
So are you screwing? Hold on, I'm gonna help you. Are you screwing the hell out your husband?
Yeah, I mean I'm pregnant now.
That don't mean nothing. That mean you have screwed. Are you screwing your husband on a regular basis?
Well, since I got pregnant, we not screwing as much. But I mean, I'm not trying to avoid it though. I didn't think I was avoiding it.
Maybe it hurt. Maybe you get agitated. Maybe it's not feeling well. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're tired. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I have been a little uncomfortable, but I can sit on it still. But
she can sit on it. Spirit saying. So let me help you out. I don't want you to think that life is gonna end right now. Let me help you out. You're too emotionally attached to everything that's going on in your household, to the people. You're not speaking up. Now, when it comes to having sex, because you're too attached and you're not speaking up and you feel kind of jaded and slighted, you don't even want to have sex with nobody. You just want to be left alone because you got issues, right? That's what Spirit's saying. So even if you saying, I love my husband, we pregnant, we gonna screw when I feel up to it, Spirit is saying at the moment, this is not your sole goal.
Okay, yeah, I get that. I get that.
Now,
yeah.
Before I let you guys this card a question, I gotta link this for you. You know what I'm saying? So now, Spirit is saying, with you feeling slighted, if you just detach from the situation, detach from whatever drama he talking about, detach from whatever you going through, whatever the family talking about, if you detach from that and you look at it as, I'm the queen, it's me, like you just got that tattoo and got your power back, then you'll be able to have sex without the issue. You'll be able to go out to the movies, go out to eat with the person without the issue. You'll be able to, how you say, watch a movie, play lotto without an issue. You see what I'm saying? But right now, you don't feel you have a voice, so there's an issue. Subconsciously, but believe it or not, because it's an 8. Would you like to ask this card a question?
how can I detach from the, I guess, the consciousness?
Your phone broke up. How can you detach from what now?
Sorry, I was saying, how can I detach from that feeling or emotion, I guess, subconsciously?
Again, I'm not going to answer that question because Spirit already told you. Spirit said just detach from it, don't deal with it, don't disavow it. Spirit says stop holding grudges. I just say stop holding grudges or stop, just being angry or feeling slighted. Just let it go. Water under the bridge. Shit happened. Shit was said. However you got to look at it. Spirit say stop holding the grudges and you'll be okay. Get a little freedom from the issue that's going on in the household. You follow me?
Okay.
Now would you like to ask this card a question?
No, I don't got a question.
All right. Now we're going to go over here to your 6th house. Your 6th house is ruled by Virgo and it's governed by Mercury. Your 6th house represent your future economics, future wealth, future prosperity, future investment. In this house you have the 3 of water in the upright position. Now, why, if you're in a relationship, married or not, and you got a baby, so that means y'all together, y'all doing something. Why is there a third party situation emotionally, not physical? Let me start by saying that. Why is there an emotional third party within your financial house?
I don't know.
So are you giving money, putting money away, hiding money?
You said, am I putting it away or hiding money?
Yep.
No, I'm not hiding any money.
Do you know if he's putting money away or hiding it?
You know what? That's a good question because I'm thinking that he is. I be feeling like he's.
There's a third party situation here. Maybe it's not a female, maybe it's not a partner, but maybe he's thinking about an alternative life. Something without you. Building up his nest egg in case this shit happens. Or maybe he's saving up for a college fund for the baby. But some money is going somewhere.
Okay, so right now I'm the one paying for everything because he's trying to invest all that he has. So it's going into him trading every day.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's kind of what we referring to.
Yep, that can be it. That can be it because it's emotional. It's emotional for him. If he's trying to hit it big on the investment and the trading, it's very emotional. So I just know money was coming out your house.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying not to be overwhelmed with that, but we did kind of come to that understanding that, like, okay, we gonna do this and we gonna do this, I guess, to try to make our situation happen a little quicker. But at the same time, I'm feeling like I could be helped with a little bit more, with stuff. But I'm just, like I said, that's the whole reason why I'm just trying to have faith and trusting him in what he's doing. But if it's just maybe deceit behind it, then that's an issue.
Okay, so how about you ask the card a question?
Is he able to help me more? Or is he being secretive about
Spirit?
His finances in a way.
Is he able to do a lot more to help her out around the house with his finances? Spirit said priorities. Right. Mother, wife, sister, daughter. The thing is, you're not asking him. Yes, he can do a hell of a lot more to help you. Your problem is you're not asking. This goes back to that 4th house scenario. You're too emotionally involved in everything else to sit up there and say, hey, Jonathan, I really need help with the car payment. I'm struggling here. I'm pregnant. I can't walk. My foot's swollen. I want to take a day off work. Could you dig into that account? I know you done made some goddamn gains. Could you take a little bit of that and pay the car note? You're just not opening your mouth. Spirit said priorities, meaning this is something you have to do. Right, mean have a conversation with him, ask him. And mother, wife, sister, daughter, this is something you have to do. Yeah, he can help, but okay. your problem is you're not asking.
Yeah, I completely understand that, Baron. But here's the thing: the difference between me and this man is if he needs my help with something, and then I know I can do it, okay, I'm gonna do it. If I know I can't, then I can't. If I do ask him, it's well, I'm not rich, or well, this, or it's always an excuse for something, and I'm just like, all right, I'll just do it myself. So that's why it puts me in this feeling like okay, maybe he just focusing on the baby and trying to get the future right. So maybe I'm asking, but maybe I don't know. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
It's like he's like not. It's always something. It's always some type of excuse as to why he don't want to help me, or maybe can't help me. And I really don't know how much he's making. So it kind of puts me in this place like, okay, we did agree that I'm gonna pay this and this, but when I do need help, it's like it's an excuse. Like he'll probably do it, or he probably won't do it, or it's an excuse. It's like it's up and down.
Well, you hear what Spirit said. You have to ask. Even if he says, I'm not rich, then what are we fighting for? Why are we in this relationship? Now, keep in mind, your first card say you got confidence and you don't want to hear what's going on in the relationship. Now, I'm going to take it all the way back into which you didn't want to ask that card a question. So I can tell you what Spirit's saying 100%. You ain't going to like me afterwards.
Okay.
Would you care to hear it?
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Spirit saying you're kind of being a coward. You're kind of running. You're kind of not facing the issue.
Yeah.
Mama, you're pregnant. You're pregnant. I'm not eating. Listen, I'm a man about mine. And when I was married, my wife didn't have to do nothing, didn't have to pay a bill, and I ain't even get her pregnant. I don't care what I had in my pocket. I made sure my lady, no matter which one I dated in the past, had what they need to have, that the pressure and the stress was off of them 100%. This is no excuse for a woman that's pregnant to have to pay all the bills and not supposed to sit around at a computer investing in day trading stock. Either I haven't made no money from it, or I'm piss poor shitty at it, or either I'm saving up a nest egg for some other thing. Come on now, I'm gonna give it to you real, and I ain't trying to ruin your marriage. I'm just giving it to you real how you should look at things. You're carrying a precious gift, a load. His precious gift, his load. So whatever the hell he got going on, if you need help to ease your burden, God damn it, he's supposed to be there. And I'll tell him. I don't care if you don't like me. But this is reality. This is real. And you need to get that to your head.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I guess I'm just in this mode to where I don't want to. I'm just tired of being a bitch. I'm tired of being a bitch. And now that I'm pregnant for the first time, so it's just like, I don't want to stress myself out, feeling like this why I don't be, this why I do shit myself and, fuck these, type shit I'm saying. But it's just like, I want to do things differently now, but now that's making me cowardly when I know I'm not a coward. But it's just, I don't want to stress myself out. But I mean, you're right at what you're saying. I need to say what the hell I need to say.
In the words of one of my favorite TikTokers, don't let me stress you out. Spirit say detach from the drama in your house. Get some freedom with what's going on in the house and open your voice. That's why you got the message from the fire in the upside down position. Come on. My cards don't lie. If you call the Baron, I'm going to give it to you blood raw, and I'm here to help.
Yeah.
All right. So now we finna go over here to this relationship. We're going over here to your 7th house. Your 7th house is ruled by Libra and is governed by Venus. Your 7th house represents your relationship, the couple dating. In this house right here, you have Oya. You have Oya in the upright position. She can only be read in one position, believe it or not. Having Oya here, Oya is saying a change is going to come. Either you're going to get sick and tired of being sick and tired and leave this person because you're going to get your own confidence. So you're going to leave this person with the baby because you can do bad all by yourself. And if you're holding all the shit down right now, I'm pretty sure you don't need it. Spirit says they're going to come through with a transformation and make all this shit happen. But if you want this relationship, you need to fight for it, say what's on your mind before she come through and change. You got to understand you have an all-female lineup of Orishas right here. And these Orishas done had babies. they understand a woman's plight. You got a feminist right here, is right now, and then you have a female warrior. So they're fighting for you, and if you can't make the change, they will uproot old boy for you. That's what Abba do. She breaks people up if the relationship is unbalanced. So fair warning. Would you like to ask y'all a question?
Not what I want for my child.
But this is your fault because you're sitting out there trying not to be a bitch. Maybe you was a bitch when you got him, and that put him in check, and then you calmed down, and he realized he can kind of skate. Maybe being a bitch is what it is you need to do to get him back, to get the fire lit back under his ass. Because guess what? If my woman's stressing me about some shit she going through, I want her to shut the hell up. So I'm gonna get it done. Would you like to ask this card a question? I'm sorry I'm being so hard on you, but Spirit is talking.
No, it's not. It's not. It's what I need to know. I really don't know what to ask right now. Like,
Spirit, is there any way to save my relationship? Spirit, if I do this, will this make the relationship better? I don't care what question you ask, but you gotta ask this card a question.
Okay, if I go back to some of my old ways, will my relationship work out?
Spirit, if she go back to the old way, will this relationship last? Flow of prosperity. Hell, you go back to your old ways, the money start flowing back into the relationship. Come on, now my cards ain't playing with you.
Oh my God. I don't want to be a bitch. Damn.
Well, there is a saying my grandma used to say, a woman can mold a man. Y'all women today got it twisted. Y'all allowing these men to mold you. A woman can mold a man. That's all I'm going to say. We're going to go over here to your 8th house. I grew up in a matriarchal society. My grandma ran everything. So I understand the value of a woman and how it was. I asked off a little bit, but I understand a woman. My wife, she got the goods. I got to do what she say because that's who breathing in my face every night. And that's what I was taught. You need to get that understanding. You can mold this man to be what the hell you want him to be, bitchy or not. And then as long as he do what you need him to be, you don't got a bitch, right? Because you're happy. I mean, that's logic. That ain't spirit. That's just logic.
No, that's true.
Now we finna go over here to your 8th house. Your 8th house is ruled by Scorpio and is governed by Mars and Pluto. Your 8th house represent your subconscious mind. What it is you think about. What it is you desire, want, fear. In this house you have the Ace of Water in the upside down position. Spirit saying what you're desiring is to be able to hide. You want to not be emotional about nothing. You want to be neutral, detached from everything, and you just want shit to go the right way. Sorry, it ain't gonna work like that, because this dolphin gotta swim in that water. You gotta get your ass in that water and swim. To meaning water represents emotion, so you gotta confront these emotional issues that you're having with your relationship and this fear, goddamn fear too, and the fear you're having with this baby. If you sitting up here, I don't want to be a single mother, or I don't want to not have my husband, then you're doing yourself a disservice. Would you like to ask this card a question? You said no?
No, I'm thinking. I guess. Is it better for me to be by myself or to work on this relationship?
Spirit, should she be by herself or should she work on this relationship? Spirit said twin flame. It ain't no good for you to be by yourself. You know this man right for you. You just being a coward. Take the harsh steps. Well, Baron, I didn't pay my money for you to tell me about my ass. No. Spirit is telling you you're gonna screw up. If you don't change how you handle this relationship, these two feminist deities are gonna come and change how your relationship handles you. They're giving you fair warning.
Okay, so how am I able to basically balance my emotions out with, aside from my pregnant emotions, how am I able to say what I need to say, make sure shit get done without me being so aggressive or a bit, because I don't, it's either this or it's either that with me, so I don't know the in between on how to do that.
how can she do this? This is the second time she asking that question. He told you to detach from the emotion of the situation. But Spirit, how can she do this without, being so aggressive? See the other person's point of view. Meditate and open your heart to love. You woman, you need to understand that his brain is limited to one thing. And if you know him, because you do know him biblically and everything, you understand how he thinks. So I'll give you a scenario. If you know he likes to play video games on that computer while he watching stock, don't interrupt him while he playing his video game. As soon as he get up to go to the bathroom, hey honey, the garbage need to be taken out. You got me? You got to learn how he think. You don't break him away from what he doing to piss him off, to cause you to get pissed off. But right after he get up, that's when you catch him. You see, you have to learn his patterns, what Spirit is saying. That's why they said, see the other person's point of view, learn his patterns, meditate, think about what you're going to say to him, and open your heart to love. Say it with a nice tone. And don't repeat it. Baby, you need to take the trash out. Baby, the car don't need to be paid and I ain't got it this month. Why you ain't got it? Baby, I just don't. I need your help. And end the conversation. Why you ain't got it? Why you need my help? Don't say nothing else. Set your tone. Set the thing down. You ain't got to bitch him out. You said what you said. And if he don't do it, now that's when you come and say, well, I needed your help. I'm doing it. Now you can bitch, but you got to give him that chance to do it. But you got to learn his patterns. I shouldn't be telling you how to run a man.
Hey.
I'm breaking code. I'm breaking code here.
No, I get that because I kind of sat down just in a little bit. But I get what you're saying. I guess I just need to be more aggressive with that. Not aggressive, but just do that a little bit more.
All right.
I get that.
Now I'm finna go over to your ninth house. Your ninth house is ruled by Sagittarius and is governed by Jupiter. Your ninth house represents your future, your reality. In this house right here, you have the two of air in the upright position. Thank God. Spirit said if you do this, you guys begin to communicate. You and your love partner is going to be communicating a lot. Y'all are going to get on one even chord because these are two swans forming a heart in water and it's air. Communication. Y'all going to be on one accord. Would you like to ask this card a question? If there's any card that don't require a question, this would be the one. Because Spirit, the only thing Spirit said, if you stand up for what you believe in and get this dude right, y'all going to be on the same thing. I wouldn't even ask that card a question, but go ahead. You still with me?
Yeah. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory, though.
It is.
You said I have to ask this card a question?
Nope, you ain't got to. I wouldn't ask because this is a favorable card. This card laid out everything. You just got the other cards are the one that told you to get your ass in gear. This card is telling you what's going to happen once you do what you say.
Yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. I don't really got a question.
All right. Now we're going to go up here to your 10th house. Your 10th house, and this is another good thing. Wow. We're going to go up here to your 10th house. Your 10th house is ruled by Capricorn and is governed by Saturn. Your 10th house represents how everybody will see you. In this house right here, you have the Four of Earth in the upright position. Listen, if finances is the thing, people are going to see you on top because this is a goat, a ram, a sheep, whatever you want to call it, standing on top of a mountain, holding down 4 coins. This thing is about money. People are going to see you as not struggling, y'all making more money together, striving, things looking real pretty. Relationship, everything. Outside looking in, they're going to see this relationship as great. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Yeah, when will that be? Or
Spirit.
is that, well, yeah, when?
Spirit, when will this be, Spirit? Come out the closet. This is going to be when you come your ass out the closet. When you dress up and start acting like a woman and controlling the situation like a woman should. As soon as you do it, everything get right. Spirit just said you just a coward in this thing. You ain't going to lose it. Let me reinforce what Spirit said. You ain't going to lose it. You just got to be strong enough to keep it.
Yeah, I'm strong enough. I just don't want to scare them.
No, so let me reiterate. This is your twin flame. You're not going to lose it. You're pregnant by him. This motherfucker ain't stupid. Child support a motherfucker. Okay? Get it together, sister. This is your time to shine and win and grind.
Yeah, I know what to do.
All right. How did you like your reading?
I liked it.
No, you didn't. You fought me on it.
Say again?
No, you didn't like it. You fought me on it.
I'm sorry. It's pretty self-explanatory with a lot of the stuff that you said. I do have a question though about my relationship stuff. If I can ask.
Yeah, you got. I'll give you one more question. Go ahead.
He's not doing anything on the side, or there's not nothing that I need to be concerned about with him. I don't feel like it, but
Spirit.
He used to be a host, so I'm just trying to be
Spirit,
sure.
is this brother still whoring? Choose peace. Is this brother still whoring? Release tension. Is this brother still whoring? Focus upon your strength. Nope. You looking for every excuse. Nope. This man ain't whoring or nothing. Choose peace. This is on you. Release tension. This is on you. Focus upon your strength. This is on you. Nope. He ain't whoring. You just got to be a woman about this situation and get in gear. When the hell Spirit ever gave a woman full control over a man? Come on now. Y'all have to work hard at the game to get a man to get full control over him, and Spirit handing you the damn keys and you, I don't want to lose him, man, because I'm afraid. But Spirit like, God damn it, you ain't gonna lose him. But you ain't listening to Spirit.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I had like 2 more questions.
But we almost out of time. Well, we is out of time. I'm 2 minutes over. So.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I go ahead and ask the questions. I'm 2 minutes over anyway. Go ahead.
What exactly is going on with my mother's health? I kind of wanted to know.
Spirit, can you get in her mother's business? I know you don't do that because it's not pertaining to her. Is what's going on with her mother's health? If you want to ask her, trust, fertility, take charge of the situation. Do yourself a favor and stay away from your mother as far as taking her to the hospital while you're pregnant. If you got a brother or sister who can do it, your mother is kind of sick, but it's a sick that's coming on. So she just need to go get checked up. But this baby can be affected by your mother's sickness, darling.
Oh, wow. And I don't even take her. She's an RN, so she's in the hospital all the time.
Well, then think about it. She's around sick-ass people.
Oh, wow.
Do you want to get sick and lose this baby?
No, I don't.
Spirit telling you something good now.
And you said stay away. Spirit said stay away from her for is it until I have the baby, or?
I would say don't. I ain't saying stay away from forever, but don't be around her 24/7.
Yeah, I don't. I actually want to go see her. I haven't seen her in a long time.
Wear your mask. Wear your mask, and don't just drink out of the bottle she drinking out of. Don't let her fix you no food. You following me?
Yeah.
All right. What's the last question? I got another reading coming up.
Is there anything over my family? Like
you asking some pretty heavy questions to not have your household in order, not to be so strong in your household. You worried about your family. That's inconceivable to me right now.
I'm sorry, Barry. You don't have to answer it.
I'm not. Spirit say she out of pocket right now because you worried about everything else other than making sure this relationship is right for this baby. Stop worried about your mama. Stop worried about your family. You need to focus on getting your strength and your courage to stand up to this fear-based system you got going on in your household and get this man ass in gear so you can have a very easy pregnancy. You got me?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. I appreciate it.
Sorry I had to be hard on you. You can curse me out later.
Yeah. No, it's all right.
That son of a bitch, he told me off. And you know what? I'm mad at you, Trevor. So, goddamn it, you're going to do what the Baron say. And Trevor going to come to my inbox. Baron, what the fuck?
It's all right. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you, Barry.
No problem. Hey, you got a good man beside you. You're going to have a good life. Just stand up for yourself. All right, sweetie?
I will.
All right. Yeah, you're good.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, tribe. That went over a little bit. That was a little slight fight, but she gonna get it. She don't want to lose. She knows she got a good man. She don't want to lose, and she gonna get it, and things gonna work out for her. Y'all hit that like button. Positive comments below. Any comment or do. Like, share, and subscribe. All right, everybody. I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust the you and universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe. Dream interpretation reading. As you know, I'm a direct energy reader. Don't believe in reading zodiac signs of birthdays. We open with the spirit. Have fun. Again, you got 5 or 6 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes to tell me about your dream. I write down some questions. That spirit, the stuff spirit stick out. Then I pull the cards on those questions, and I tell you what spirit is intending to tell you about them dreams. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So I want you to say your first name so I can pray over the cards. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes.
Alrighty. Now, go ahead and talk to me about this dream. Let me write down what I need to write down.
Okay. Well, that's why I'm like, yeah, it's a little crazy. But I had a dream like 2 weeks ago, about like we were at the dining table, and then my son and then a family member was over, and then I had a dream like, that's why I'm like, let's not record it, because my dream was a little crazy.
Let's go ahead.
He was kind of inappropriately touching my kid or something. So I saw it in the dream, but I didn't see it then and there. So I kind of woke up and then didn't know how like to have the conversation with my kids. But like lately, I've been having like once a month kind of a dream like that. So I thought like, okay, let me talk to my kid about sex or whatever. So I came and talked to him about what is sexual abuse and then like molestation. And I'm like, if somebody ever touched you this way, that way, let me know, you know. Mm-hmm. And then I was watching TV, and then there was like, for some reason I started noticing more gay advertisements. So I was talking to my husband about it or whatever, and then I was like, well, I see like the advertisement is trying to teach kids like, oh, gay is okay, da 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 da. And then I wanted to talk to him about it, and then he kind of like, what are you saying? Are you saying like if your kid is gay, you accept him, da 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 da? And I'm like, well, if he's gay, then I accept him, but I don't think he shows any tendency of being gay. And I'm like, and I asked him, why are you getting defensive about it or whatever? And then I kind of asked him like, why are you getting defensive? Have you been with someone? It's like, how dare you ask me that kind of question? Da 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 da. And I don't want to talk about it anymore. Right. So I'm like, it's a conversation. We should be able to talk about it. I don't understand why you're getting mad about it. I know the two are not together. I just don't know why I'm getting that dream. You know, it kind of freaked me out, you know. So now I'm like careful and watching, and, you know, so that's the dream.
That's it? Any more? Give me a little bit more details, because I only got 2 things written down.
Okay. Like what? Like at the end, I was like just freaked out. Like somebody will abuse my kid. That's it. So I don't know what is that about. So and then yeah. Okay,
Kevin.
Yeah.
All right, I'm finna do a little questions on this one right here. So the first question I'm gonna ask Spirit, it says, I wrote down, Spirit told me family gathering. They told me to put an emphasis to strike on family and say a family member was inappropriately touching your son. Spirit,
yes.
Is she in danger? Is her son in danger or being touched by a family member I want 2 questions on this, Spirit. Is her son in danger of being touched by a family member? Stay focused. Choose peace. Stay focused, choose peace, and retreat to nature. Now that they saying stay focused. Now here, stay focused, choose peace, and retreat to nature. You need to not blame the random person that was in your dream for what they did in the dream. Spirit said you're jumping the gun here.
Okay.
So you're on the defensive, but you're going around telling everybody, oh yeah, did you get touched? You may try to touch him, and now you're looking at everybody. Spirit says stay focused. This is time for you to be vigilant. Choose peace. This is a thing looking in the mirror. Just because you were sexually assaulted don't mean you have to take that energy and frustration out on everybody, because you're not fighting. Your battle is not your kid's battle. I hope you understand what they're saying.
Yes.
And then they said retreat to nature. Now, this whole retreat to nature thing, this whole take a step back, they saying look at the full damn picture. Look at the full picture. And they say, are you doing any kind of drugs? Because they saying you need to not think about this shit if you're high on marijuana, pills, or anything. They saying you need to not be high when you're contemplating this.
No, I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do anything.
Well, who are you talking to? Somebody that does? Are you talking to somebody who is intoxicated and impaired while you?
No.
Well, I'm seeing a heavy drug use going on right here. And Spirit said you can't communicate with these people about your situation, let alone you can't do any drug when you're trying to look into this thing. But as it is, they saying you're just overreacting right now. Spirit, is somebody going to touch her son? Is somebody touching her son? Are you trying to give her a message? Spirit said focus upon your strength, freedom. Focus upon your strength, freedom. Go now. Again, they saying leave this alone because your son is in a very great place. Nobody's fucking with him. You have taken the majority of the precautions to make sure nothing happens to this kid, okay?
Okay.
All right. The next thing, sexual imprintation. So, again, this is a little controversy, and let me start out by saying you don't have to be afraid to speak your mind. It's not like you out there, bashing the LGBTQ community. You're not doing it. You just have a concern. So don't ever hold back. We still humans. We get emotions. We can have concerns of things. Okay.
Okay.
Now, the second thing Spirit said that this sexual imprinting of our kids or of kids with the whole, and you asked about the whole lesbian, gay agenda movement. I'm going to ask Spirit that and see what he's saying. Spirit, is she correct in asking the question to you? Are they trying to reprogram her son or however? And let me ask a different way.
Okay.
Should she be worried is her son being influenced by what he sees in the media today? Is her son being influenced by what he's seeing in the media today? Spirit said peace offering. Spirit said yes. Spirit said right. So now here is the interpretation. You ready?
Yes.
Your son is being influenced. It is being indoctrinated to him. But have you checked his online status?
Well, I took everything away.
You took his phone away, you took his laptop away, you took his Nintendo Kick away, you took his Xbox away, you took everything away from the kid.
Xbox still there. I give him like 3 hours a day on Xbox, so Xbox still there, but other electronics
So
I took away.
Listen what Spirit is saying. This kid is communicating with somebody online. That's where your worry and your fear and your dread come from. Your kid is forming a relationship with someone online. I don't know if it's an adult or is it just a little cryptic kid just sitting out there trying to persuade them. But your fear and your anxiety and your spirit man is warning you of the entertainment portion of it, but it's a young kid that's entertaining, trying to sway this person that way. So monitor his, because it's a peace offering, yes and right. He is being influenced by online activity, but not the collective programming. It's just that somebody is coaching him. And then it says, go ahead.
A month ago, he got a text when he had TikTok, like one of our neighbor kids sent him a TikTok video, like, you know how like TikTok has videos like somebody shaking their ass, and then the person turned around and the person is gay. And I'm like, with his ding-a-ling hanging out. And I'm like, why are you watching this? Who sent this to you? And then first he was afraid to tell me, and then he thought, oh, it's my neighbor. And then I'm like, okay, I don't want you hanging out with him.
Yeah.
Why is he sending that?
Now,
it was just a joke. No, that's not a joke.
That's what Spirit says. See, you worried about a family member. My cards don't lie, Mama. My cards telling you. My cards will help you get to the truth. So again, this is a social media presence that he's been influenced by a younger person. Just like you said, he can't talk to this person. If your son haven't decided to go that way, then you gotta keep him away from that person, because that person has already decided to go that way. Looking at trans men for a young straight kid, it freaks the mind out, because you got to think about it. You're seeing something new, familiar, exciting, and all that other stuff, and a child brain can't comprehend properly, and they grow up thinking, okay, this is where it's at. So I would say just watch him that way. But it's his friends, not an adult in the family. It's a friend. And it said, Spirit, is her son doing any sexual activities or making plans to do any sexual activities with the same-sex person? Open your heart to love. Find the blessing in your current situation. Crystal means see the truth. Yeah, there is a plan to not sex, but there is a plan to talk about it face to face when they do get together. So just keep an eye on your boy. So Spirit is just trying to warn you to keep an eye on your boy. Typically, you was assaulted by a family member, so you're thinking it's a family member. And in your son's case, no family members is fucking with your kid. This is an outside source, and Spirit say this is an online connection with the kid that's persuading him to go this way.
Okay.
So be vigilant, Mom.
Yes, that's the fact.
So how did you like it? So you can get off your husband and don't beat him up, don't hit him no more. Boop. He just
Okay. No, I'm not getting mad. I'm like, why are you getting this? We gotta talk about this. I need to let it out.
I know you got what? You don't want to talk about it because you can't do that to people, because that's a sensitive topic.
Oh.
The man just don't want to talk about it.
Come and talk about it. It's sensitive, so you do what you gotta do, but we still gotta talk about it, and don't close it. It's not like a closed chapter. You can't say, "Oh, we can't talk about it. I don't want you to talk about this again." Why not?
Yeah, it's painful. If a man has been touched, they typically don't want to share their feelings on it, because they still fighting with their heterosexual being and knowing that, it slipped, or something like that. I mean, so just be easy on him. But this ain't coming from no family member. This is coming from your child's friend. That's why they sending all that social media, like Spirit said, and you remembered that they sent that video. I'm telling you, this is where it's at. So just be mindful of your boy hanging with the people he hang around, okay?
Okay. Yes. Hey.
How did you like your dream interpretation? Do you think it was worth it?
Yes. It's worth. I've been going crazy. This has been 2 weeks ago, and I'm like, what should I do with it? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. And I can't wait. I have my reading coming in September too. You're a busy man, so
I am.
So, yeah, I'll be hearing from you. Yeah, soon.
I'm finna open them back up, so I'm finna start shifting the readings around a little bit. The people who have booked in September and all that stuff, I'm finna bring them to a closer date, and I'll leave those dates for people who want to book after. Because I noticed when I open the readings back up, people that's booking now can book, and the people that's already booked, they still waiting. So I'm like, I gotta move them, then open them back up, and so I can get it. But I'm finna go back to doing it. This I'm full time now. This is my thing. I gotta do it.
Yeah.
All right, darling. Well, it was great talking to you, and you ain't got nothing to worry about. Just be a little more vigilant with his friends, and that's it.
Okay. You will.
All right, you got you a great one.
Okay. All right. Talk to you later.
All right.
All right.
Hey, tribe. That was pretty sensitive to a mother. I'm gonna kind of edit this a little bit better, so it don't come off wrong, because she didn't want it recorded. Then she said it's okay to record it and put it out there. But I know how things get, and things get when you talk about sexuality and sexual persuasion. So I don't know if I'm gonna air it. If I air it, I'm gonna edit it very well, and so it don't. So some of the stuff that she said get left out, so it don't offend anybody. But I can tell you, she wasn't offending nobody. She's just afraid for her son to go that way. She only got one son.